What's up, guys? It's Tyler McKinney back here again, and today I want to go ahead and I want to get out my half of my weekly picks really quick, because I think we got a couple of sneaky good games that are happening on Friday. And if you're going to be home, or you want to be home Friday night and be lazy and watch some college football, this Friday night's going to be a great doubleheader for you to watch some football. So let's not wait any further. Let's go ahead and get in it. So this is going to be part one of my weekly picks, and I will have more out Friday. So let's go ahead and let's look at this. So right now, Friday's game, we got an 8 o'clock game, and that's going to be on FS1. And that game is number 12, Penn State at Maryland. And right now, Penn State is giving Maryland 6.5 points. And if you're listening to me with this, I am going to go and I am going to give those points up every day. I think that Penn State is a really good team. I think that they got caught up in a rivalry game with Pitt, and I think that you're going to see that Penn State team that we had at the beginning of the season. So when I'm looking at this game, I'm looking at also the Maryland team that they just got off to that great start, and they had a couple quick hitter, really quick games. But then if you noticed, last week they came kind of back down to earth, so to say, right? And so I'm kind of looking at this game as one of those where I'm kind of just thinking that things are going to get back to normal. And not that I think that Maryland's a bad team again, but I think Maryland this year is going to be kind of more one of those 7-5 teams. I think they're definitely going to make a bowl, and I think they're a bowl team, but I don't think they're up there with Penn State. I truly feel like Penn State is a 9-win, 10-win team, and I think that they're right there in the sweet spot. I think they're about a number 12 in the nation, and I think they're going to prove that. So I think they're going to easily win by more than 6.5 points. This one I'm looking at probably like, it's going to be a good game to watch, but Penn State's going to pull out in the end to where it's going to be like a 10, 14-point, maybe 17-point win, to where they're going to kind of score towards the end of the game that's just going to put it away and just kind of take all of the energy and the hope out of Maryland. But I think for about 3 quarters, I think you're going to have a really good game to watch. And just about the time that this game between Penn State and Maryland is kind of starting to get out of hand, I think you're going to have another game, and the other game on Friday night that I want you to tune into, that's going to start. And that's going to be Arizona State at number 15, Cal. And for me, right now, I think Cal is fool's gold. I think they've gotten away with a couple of wins that maybe they shouldn't have, and that things have kind of rolled their way. And I just feel like with them right now, they're giving up 4.5 points, and that seems to me like it's too much. And I actually look for Arizona State to win right out. This game is kind of more playing into kind of Arizona State's kind of wheelhouse. I feel like they're going to go in, they're going to control the tempo of the game. Right now, Arizona State, if you've looked at it, really last week with their loss to Buffalo, it was a 3-point loss. And Colorado, the Buffs. Colorado's a better team than what people gave them credit for at the beginning of the year. And I think they're going to get, as we get closer and closer to bowl season, I think they're going to start to get credit. But that loss isn't going to look so bad once we get towards the end of the season. And I see this Arizona team as one that's starting to open up a little bit more on offense. They like ball control, and that's why I really am liking them here in this spot. I'm looking at this to be a close game, but one that Arizona is going to pull out, and I think that they're going to win this one outright. So the 4.5 points, I think is you go ahead and give me those points, but it really, like, I feel like that, that they're going to win outright. And, I would probably even take them if they were giving up the points instead of getting them. I just think that California is just really fool's gold. When when they beat Ole Miss last week, and they've kind of been in some dogfights, and I feel like it was just kind of one of those weird Pac-12 late games when they beat Washington. Don't get me wrong, I think that they're a good team. I think that they're going to be a bowl team. I think they're going to end up probably somewhere around 6-6, 7-5, somewhere around there. But I don't think that they're a number 15 ranked team. I think that they're ranked that high because I think they're the only team left in the conference that's undefeated, and I think they're just trying to give the conference some love and try to keep some teams up there to really give the Pac-12 some love. I think the Pac-12 is a really, really good conference. The problem is that everybody's all bunched together. I think they have a lot of really good teams and kind of like that, a lot of like that really same area, whereas it's like, they don't really have like these world beaters, but they have like a lot of, like, most of the league is good to really good, but we don't have, that upper echelon of like, number 15 and up type of teams. And I just don't see Cal as one of them. So those are my two games, though. I want to get those games in there quickly because if you really are looking for some good football and something to watch to keep you entertained on Friday night, you don't have any plans, you're going to stay in, those are two games that you can turn on and that you can pretty much watch. Go do whatever you're going to do, go get some dinner, come back home, get yourself settled in, I don't know, grab some popcorn, grab some snacks, sit down, watch some college football, and you can fall asleep to some college football if you want. You got two games there for you. So you've got Penn State at Maryland, and then you've got Arizona State at Cal. And I think you just go ahead and watch those games. But those are my picks. I'm go ahead and I'm giving the points up with Penn State. I'm taking Penn State, and I'm taking Arizona State, and I'm getting 4.5 points with Cal. So those are just my thoughts. The question is what do you think? What are your thoughts? I'd like to hear down in the comments to see what you think, if those are going to be any good games. And be staying tuned because we're going to have part 2 of this coming up on Friday. I'm going to be getting that out Friday night, getting the rest of my picks in for week 5. All right, guys. I know I'm starting to say this, but if you can, please please subscribe. Really trying to build this channel up and being able to give you guys more content, and I love interacting with you. So leave some comments down in the comment section. All right. Well, I know that you guys are busy, and I know that I'm busy, so let's get on out of here. You have a good night. Bye.